Josh asks, how clearly do you need to see the end goal and the path to get there before you can begin? Clarity before hustle?
The clarity is everything. If you don't know where you're going, you will get lost. Ooh. I'm sure somebody said that before, but it's the first time I've said it. I like it. The clarity is everything. No question, my clarity on my professional goal, which is the vanity professional goal of buying the New York Jets, but more importantly, the depth of that, which is the process of trying to buy the Jets, has absolutely, and then my real one that I don't talk about that often, but once in a while on the show, of getting everybody to be guilted into going to my, Sean, you'll come to my funeral, right? 100%. Awesome. So that to me allows me to interact the way, that's what, making sure that everybody comes to my funeral is probably the reason I need to get salty to have the tough conversations, because I'm soft that way because I just love, and so I just love. I also hate football. So I think the clarity really matters. I think a lot of you, and I've been reading a lot of your comments, especially on Instagram, I'm really deeply entrenched there right now. So start leaving more comments, because that is 100% a place I'm gonna see them. And by the way, actually, let me take a step back. Thank you so much, VaynerNation. The real answers to who are you guys saw? Deep. Deep. I'm gonna go review and read everyone one more time. I read probably 40%. I'm gonna read them all because I'm just too appreciative that you actually did that. There was some deep stuff, some very real stuff. Join my email newsletter. We're pushing that right now. Ding. Link it, Stefan, in the YouTube and the YouTube and the Facebook. A lot of you don't have your clarity. A lot of you are looking for the vanity or the short-term things out of pain, out of ambition. And I have empathy for both of those things. The truth is, you just gotta know. And it's interesting, somebody left an Instagram photo of boring about what I was posting, because he was basically saying, look, I'm over trying to build a business. I travel a bunch, I don't make that much money, I'm happy as hell. And I was I replied, I was I'm pumped. Just so everybody knows, I don't know if you guys are getting tricked by the facade. This whole show, my whole energy is I just want people to be happy. People pay attention to me because I think they're gravitating towards believing that business success will bring them a certain level of happiness. But I just want everybody to know forever, for the record, maybe this is a medium piece, for the record, while I'm salty, you could be pumped as hell at $49,000 a year, and boy, do I envy the crap out of that. Boy, do I envy, more than anything in the world, somebody who is wired internally to be able to get a commoditized job where there's a lot of them, to make a $40,000 to $60,000 a year pay, to then live a lower middle class, or depending on what part of the world you live in, that you're very excited about just checking the box on those 40 hours. That is not where your passion lies. Come home and your whole life revolves around the bowling team, drinking beers with your buddies that you went to high school with that never left town. I mean, these are cliche things, but I'm being dead goddamn serious right now. What the hell's wrong with that? That's awesome. Crap. That is tremendous. That's the best. I know this because I know how upset I am about the Jets. That's something I care about. I almost don't care about anything else this way, and it's a better life. I'm a much happier person outside of my football life. It's great. What is it like? What is that whole thing? Being naive is bliss, or what is this saying? Ignorance is there's truth to that. Meaning and that's not ignorance, simplicity is delicious. Well, that's a good one too. Simplicity is delicious. What is possible? Please don't think you're watching this show because I'm trying to rah-rah you to working 90 hours a day. I'm just telling you what it takes to make a lot of money in a hyper-competitive business world in 2016. I'm not telling you that's the light to happiness. The light to happiness is to be so self-aware of what makes you tick and go do that. But don't complain that you're not making it when you're not doing actions to make it. I don't complain about missing my family. You will not hear me say that because I'm not entitled to say that because my actions don't map to that pain. You're just doing the reverse. You're complaining. Woe is me, unfair. It's not unfair. It's talent and work, period. You want to call that your parents had sex at a moment that turned you into a human and didn't give you a certain talent that you subjectively wish you had, cool. You think that's unfair? Fine. I think you're a dick face because I think the fact that you even became a human being is the greatest thing that ever happened. But you're more than welcome to say like, oh, why am I not the prettiest, or why don't I have Beyonce's voice? Like, fine. Like shit, I wish I was 6'9" and can dunk and pass. Like, I wish I was that LSU kid, light skinned, freaking got moves. Like, great, but it's not what I have. Like, know who you are, go execute. But if you sit and watch this show on your phone right now on the subway and you're happy, because you're so happy where you're going right now, whether to work or leaving work and going to the Knicks game or the lowly Nets game or your darts championship with your homies, like, that's the only thing that matters.